I thought I'd make another one up again today, so a quick whiz of the materials before I start. And we've got paints, ultramarine, lemon yellow, Payne's grey, alizarin crimson, raw sienna, burnt umber and light red. They're all Cotman watercolours, allowed to dry on the palette there. Then we got large one Ranson hake, number 3 rigger, 3/4 inch flat, a tub of water, some tissue in case you want to dab out, 15 by 11 Fabriano Watercolour Paper, and a tea towel there to wipe the hake on to get the water off. So I'm going to start as usual by giving the paper a good soak all over. Clean water with a large hake. I'm not going to put the reflections in this time. Well, you'll see what I do when I get round to it. So that's that in. Then I'm going to go raw sienna. So it fits up in my face. Raw sienna. Bit of Payne's grey and raw sienna mixed together. I'm just trying to get a sort of moody looking thing up here. Pretty much hit and miss really. I'm just seeing what's working and what's not. Bit more raw sienna. Get it in there. Just bash it about. Maybe a bit of ultramarine in there as well. You can also get your tissue if you want. Have a few clouds out. A few there, a few up there. And you can always pass a few more in. Little darky bits now. Just to see a bit of alizarin crimson on there as well. Back with the tissue. Just trying to get plenty of variation going on. But we've got this nice little light bit in the middle. Just get some dark bits in the corner. Oh no. Always helps seem to frame it a bit better. If you can get the corners bits darker, it just seems to give it a nice frame sort of effect. So with those in, back into the same colours, raw sienna, ultramarine, Payne's grey, and then I'm going to have a few little hills and mountains in the background. Yeah, a few more over there. I'm just going to go into the, I haven't cleaned the brush, lemon yellow, a few grassy bits, bring those down a bit, and then I'm going to clean the brush now. I'm going to clean it and go into the raw sienna. Raw sienna, lemon yellow, Payne's grey. Just trying to get a bit of variation as I come down the page and just building up these distant hills and mountains. Again, I'm cleaning the brush because I just want to light a bit now. So I'm just going lemon yellow on its own. Bit of raw sienna. Now I'm going to level it out a bit now, and that's enough of that. Maybe a bit more. down to the water line. Just making sure it's parallel with the bottom of the paper. Well, I didn't really want to do that, but it doesn't matter. Now it's fairly dry at the bottom. Hang on, I'm not quite finished with this yet. I'm just going to go burnt umber, ultramarine, nice dark colour. And just some dibs and dabs on the horizon. Paper stretch, so I'm just going to pull it tight so I've got a flat surface to work with again. I'll give that a quick dry. And you can tell it's dry if you just put your head alongside and you can see whether there's a sheen on the paper, whether it's shiny. So there's no shine, so I can tell I can do that without any danger of it coming off on my fingers and looking a total mess. But I think a little I might put a little shed, little cabin somewhere up there. So I'm going to take the 3/4 inch flat, just sort of damp, not too wet, just slightly damp, and then tissue in the other hand. So I'll get a clean tissue for this. I'll use that one for the might treat myself. Now I'm going to pick a nice dark area, nice dark. So remembering the darker it is, the more contrast you'll get and the more it will stand out. So plus, don't want it bang centre. I reckon there, about there it'll do. So what I'm going to do is first do the roof. Do the roof. Quick dab with that. Maybe a bit longer. Not down a touch. Right, next to the side. And then that's it. Just a very simple way of doing a little cabin, and then a little bit there, for the chimney. Now put a little bit of colour on it, but not too much. I want to keep it nice and light. So see what that looks like. Just a bit of burnt umber, raw sienna. And maybe just put a little big door there, door on the side, on the end, and then there's a couple of windows, and then all it needs now is a bit of smoke coming out the chimney. So taking a rigger brush, clean water, not too damp, and just twirl it around like that. Just twist it around and then dab it with the tissue. Same again. There's that bit of smoke. Bit of smoke coming out of the cabin. Right, water now. So I'll try that sort of whiz across and do the sort of sparkly effect on the water technique. So sky colours, but try and get it nice and dark, because the darker it is, the more sparkly the water will appear. Too much water there. Just want a bit more dry brush. So I want see what this looks like. So I'm just going to whiz this across really fast, just to leave bits of unpainted bits of paper, which will be the sparkle on the water. So just hold it at an angle like that and just whiz it straight across. That'll do. And you can see how the paint breaks. You see how it breaks, and then you're left with bits of unpainted bits of paper, and that creates this sort of sunlight on the water as it's coming over the hills there somewhere. That's all it needs for that. I think we'll just stick something up there by the cabin. Not too much. Yeah. Not really sure what that added, to be honest with you. Maybe if we just switch the rigger, just put some like a little path or something. Little path there, and then a few little fence posts always look quite nice. If you just run your finger, say like you've got some fence posts going down there, just run your finger along the very, very bottom of it. It just makes it look like shadows. Obviously make sure you do it the right way. Do just that little bit of paint. Right, I'm doing this the wrong way now. Imagine the shadows are coming that way. If you just run your finger just across the very bottom. That's a crap example, but I know I've wiped it out now, but you get the gist. Just gives little bits of things on the landscape here, as opposed to just bits of just the colour alone. Little bits of man-made things just help bring the painting to life. So I'm just going to switch back to the rigger. Just back into those sky colours again. And then a couple of little birds flying over the house somewhere. And then just checking that paint's dry. Almost. Pop your signature in the corner. That's another one finished. Let's have a closer look at it. This is our finished painting. And you can see how the lighter area of the sky creates this sort of shimmer on the water, or the sparkly effect. Just simply put on with the hake, just brush it in very, very quickly so the paint misses, and then just go over the two ends, the two sides, left and right a bit more, and leave that centre piece as it is. This is our little cabin, just took out with the 3/4 inch flat, and then using the rigger just to create this smoke. Again, do it on the darkest part of your of the background so that it stands out best, and then a few little jabs with the rigger just to create those little fence posts. And you can see what I was saying about creating shadows. If you just flick the bottom across, it just sort of automatically creates shadows. I mean, this one's doing the wrong way because obviously the light's coming this way, so I should have done them going that way. But it's just a simple little technique that can prove quite effective. Got to put a little figure in, I suppose, here. Well, thanks for watching. Keep practicing. Any questions, please ask, and I'll see you again soon.